Hey guys, 59 Gaming here, back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we have some V-Jump leaks. Actually, they're, I guess, preliminary V-Jump leaks thanks to the Ryokutia, 2089 website. Pretty reliable website. The information they give us is generally spot on, just very vague at times. So we're going to go ahead and talk about what we have going on for the Dokkan leaks today. So it looks like there's three main things to talk about here. First thing is we have LRB Pan's EZA coming out. We have a new stage, what looks to be a GT themed version of the Legendary Goku event. And then we also have a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball History that is also going to be GT themed. So a very GT centric sort of theme going on here for V-Jump today. What are your thoughts on this?
I am actually very excited because, you know, Dokkan, they have not really done much GT in years, basically, right? They went so huge to the heavens overboard with the 4th anniversary. At the time, I thought it was probably the best celebration in Dokkan history. And then they've just, like, abandoned GT since then. So now that it seems like we're going to go diving back in, B-Pan EZA confirmed, I think a Sin Shenron EZA likely. The 2-year anniversary Super Saiyan 4's EZA, I think, is likely as well. New GT Legendary Goku event. Like, this celebration, this Golden Week seems like it could be one of the best celebrations ever in Dokkan history already. It's looking really good.
Yeah, and then in terms of speculating what we could see in terms of other things that aren't, what they mentioned already, it's really hard to really pinpoint a few things because GT has so much stuff to talk about, and they do so little GT themed celebrations that they could really pull in a bunch of different things here, like Baby, right? We have Baby Vegeta is like the only, I would say, main GT antagonist without a Dokkan Fest in the game. We have potential EZAs for a ton of different units, right? You know, the 2 Super Saiyan 4s, Goku and Vegeta from the 2nd year anniversary. You could even throw in the potential for an EZA for the physical Omega or the tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, there's a lot of different options here. And then you could also throw in some of the sub units as well, right? Sin Shenron could get one. And so
would be like, cause he doesn't have like a really good character, right? Like making a good version of him. Honestly, like because it's like when you look at the Dokkan Fest. So right now, like when we're recording this, like, it's not really crystal clear exactly what the Dokkan Fest is going to be built around. At this point, I mean, it really could be, like, nearly anything. Like, maybe Dokkan Fest, it could be Hellfighter 17 by himself, or maybe Hellfighter 17 and Android 17 that fuse. We could get maybe, like, a transforming Sin Shenron, maybe a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta who fuse. There's actually, like, so many possibilities because they've gone away from GT for so long, right?
Right, and then assuming that this is for Golden Week, keep in mind that Golden Week is a dual Dokkan Fest scenario. So whatever, let's just speculate, for instance, that it's going to be Baby Vegeta as the Dokkan Fest. There has to be a counterpart to him, which would probably end up being some kind of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Whether that's transforming, which we haven't gotten at all in this game, right? There's no transforming Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I think is crazy that we haven't gotten that yet. So they could do, like, I don't know, like a true giant category lead for maybe a Baby Vegeta that goes into Golden Great Ape, right? And then maybe the counterpart to him would be a Super Saiyan 4 Goku that is also a giant transformation that also then after that goes into Super Saiyan 4.
What? That's okay. So yeah, if they did a Goku and Baby dual Dokkan Fest, yeah, they would probably both be on the giant category. Which, wow! So Dokkan did a really good job there. With that Tapion EZA, they buffed Movie Hero, Giant, and Movie Bosses, all three of which seem to be incredibly relevant towards what Dokkan is doing. The fact that Goku and Baby would both buff Giant makes me really think that's what we're going to see, right? Because, again, like it could be either a Super Saiyan 3 GT Golden Great Ape or just a Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan 4. Maybe he has a turn of Great Ape. Yeah, he could be on Giant. Like, all these different teams he could be on. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like, what if they did a thing where it's like I guess, quote-unquote, a new mechanic where the active skill transforms him into Golden Great Ape. He's Golden Great Ape for one turn, so you get basically a free turn of just, like, free damage. And then once the turn is over, he transforms into Super Saiyan 4, and then the rest of the fight, he's in Super Saiyan 4 form.
Yeah, so like an actually like good rage mode or something like that. Like what would be?
Yeah.
Maybe like turn 3 you could use it or something like that. Like maybe they make this guy like a crazy support, right? And then turn 3 you could use active skill, go Great Ape, and then next turn he's Super Saiyan 4, and then maybe Super Saiyan 4 is just like an offensive juggernaut or something like that, right? Like that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, they could do a bunch of different stuff too. Like maybe some of them are specifically designed to be really good on the giant team. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they increase the chance of you transforming with the other units. I don't know, some crazy stuff like that could work.
Another thing I think is very possible is, so Super 17 has not, that arc is like a forgotten moment in Dragon Ball history for the most part, despite the fact that so many characters appear during there. We could get a Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the fight with Super 17, where he does the final explosion. Because remember, he does blow himself up to try and take down Super 17. And that's what reverts Goku back into base, is him doing the final explosion. And then that's when Android 18 comes in. So, like, we could get a Super Saiyan 4 Goku that maybe, like, final explosions, and then, like, it's a costume change or something into, like, the Kid Goku, and then at that point maybe he could have a unit super attack with like Android 18 or something like that. The only thing with that is we would need like a nasty GT Android 18 to make that relevant whatsoever, right? Like,
I mean, they could also bring back the revival mechanic for that too, right? Because we haven't actually gotten a revival mechanic unit since the anniversary.
So like what if his revival is also an attack? So it's like you fall to 0% health or whatever, and then it does an attack, and then, yeah, you come back as base Goku and 18 or something. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Because, okay, let's think about this logically, because 4-year anniversary, we got active skills, right? That was the last main mechanic that was introduced in the anniversary. That was a new, like, in-game thing. I mean, the active skills were pretty prevalent throughout all the Dokkan Fest following the anniversary. Like, we got pretty much an active skill on every single anniversary, or every single Dokkan Fest exclusive after that.
And you can, your point stands as well with transformations, the same thing. They spammed it afterwards.
Yeah. Revival skills is different because we haven't gotten, like, Goten and Trunks have come out since the anniversary, and then so has Videl. Neither of those units have a revival mechanic. So this is like, it seems like a mechanic where they're not trying to just, create units that have this, back to back to back to back. Feels like something that's just more in line with sort of bigger celebrations that are going to be characters that are, more impactful on their teams as leaders. So maybe this is where they bring it back. And I think, we take a look at what happened with, again, we're going back to the Great Ape, thing for Kid Goku transforming into Super Saiyan 4. Remember, he got destroyed by baby Vegeta in their fight, and that's what triggered him to transform, because he just got, like, annihilated. So his revival could also be a transformation into Great Ape, and then that's how he goes into Super Saiyan 4. I don't know.
Yeah, I... See, it's crazy, because all of GT needs help, right? And it's like, they could do so many different things. They could introduce a GT category, they could buff Giant... Baby, one of the big things that Baby could do is he could be an inhuman. Like, look at Great Ape Baby. Like, the amount of teams he helps is insane. He could easily be a great Inhuman Deeds leader. He could be, like, there's so much a Dokkan Fest Baby could do to help out so many teams. Isn't he on Terrifying Conquerors? Yeah, he's on Transformation Boost. He's on literally everything.
Space Traveling Warriors, yep.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, a really powerful Baby would be so good on a lot of these teams. And then it's like, they could even just go to their favorite, which is the Shadow Dragon Saga, right? Like, a transforming Sin Shenron rotation with STR Omega would be up there as one of the strongest rotations in the game, because they likely would share the entire same link set, which is really good, right? I mean, Shadow Dragon's 20% attack and defense, Big Bad Boss is 25% attack and defense, and GT's giving 10% attack and defense. So it's like they're giving each other so much attack, so much ki, so much damage. Like, that would be nuts. And then, of course, STR Omega is just already a support type unit for full power, which a transforming Shenron would definitely be. And it's like, that would be crazy. Now, unlike Baby, though, like, I really want Baby because he's on a million teams. Omega is definitely on less teams right here. Like, a transforming Omega probably wouldn't even get transformation boost, right? Just because he gets the Dragon Balls. Maybe because, like, Turles is not on there, Majin Vegeta's not on there. I think
Right.
probably wouldn't be on there either.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely possible. I think the other route they could go down, and this is, again, more support for the baby / Super Saiyan 4 Goku theory too, is remember back, I think it was 2019, where they were starting to build up to the Gohan versus Cell Worldwide Download Celebration was the first Dokkan Fest after Golden Week, right? That was when they started to build up to that chronologically with Super Saiyan Goku from Namek.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
If they actually really do want to do GT for the Worldwide Download Celebration this year, this could be the start of them building up to that. So we could really be seeing something like, you know, some kind of Super Saiyan 4 Goku transforming Great Ape thing versus Baby Vegeta Great Ape now. And then from this point forward, moving into the Worldwide Download Celebration in late August / early September, that can be building up to like the end of GT, where we have some sort of fusing Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus an Omega, and it's a dual Dokkan Fest LR bonanza.
I feel like that even could be applicable to the 7-year anniversary as well, potentially.
Yeah.
Leading up to that, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I do think could be anniversary headlining material, right? Like them fusing, even though his TUR did not get top grossing, that's not typically like a top grossing spot for Dokkan. They were, I think, number 3, so it's not like they were like 19 or something like that. I do, you know, GT celebrations in the past have been so successful for Dokkan. The 2nd year anniversary, 4-year anniversaries were crazy. So I think like a transforming Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega for anniversary could make sense. That would still allow us to potentially have like movies for Worldwide Download Celebration. Or maybe it's even, I mean, yeah, maybe GT could be Worldwide Download Celebration, right? And then like we would get like Blue Gogeta and Broly for like 7-year anniversary or something like that. Like there's, it seems like, you know, hopefully, like that'll be the two things moving side by side, building up to major celebrations, GT and movies. Because I think both of those need a lot of help compared to like just Dragon Ball Z overall and then Dragon Ball Super, which have been just done to death at this point, right?
Yeah. The only question I have about that is if they do Omega and Gogeta for the Worldwide Download Celebration, are they going to have enough slots to fill from now until that? Like, is there enough content in GT to make that many Dokkan Fests and celebrations up till then? That's the question.
I kind of do think easily, right? Because like, so we'll get the dual Dokkan Fest right here, right? Which would be, again, we'll say it's Baby and Goku. Again, they easily could give us like a fusing, transforming Super 17 maybe at the end of May, start of June. Or, again, like Final Explosion, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Both of those Dokkan Fests could happen. You know, Tanabata potentially could have some of those. I don't know, because it's like, I do feel like they're sort of going to be going back and forth between GT and movies. So it's like, movie stuff probably be a bit more hype for Tanabata than GT. Because, like, I feel like Super 17 is not going to be like Tanabata, right? Like,
yeah, no.
So, I don't know.
I mean, they could do a bunch of stuff with Shadow. Like, they could just do a full, like, Shadow Dragon team, right? Like, the free-to-play team like that. That could be, like, take up a spot or something for a celebration.
Yeah, absolutely.
They could, I don't know. I mean, honestly, thinking about it, like a Majub could actually be a Dokkan Fest now that we have, like, Videl and stuff.
Yep.
They could really do a bunch of stuff like that, and it would be fine, I think, to fill time up until the Worldwide Download Celebration in late August. I think that's, you know, not going to be the worst thing ever.
Before we started recording, too, you mentioned to me that the Goku from the final episode of GT was the best character in the game in Buchigiri, right? So...
Yeah. He was actually free. He was, like, the best card in the game. Like, you would play that card and you would just win the game.
Okay, as a free unit. But, like, we could even see him as, like, an LR or a Dokkan Fest or something like that. And, like, they easily could, like, just have, like, him do, like, a basic attack, but it could, like, flash between the different Gokus of the series or something like that. Like, that would be so sick. Like, there's definitely a lot of stuff they could potentially do with GT, right?
Yeah, I mean, Rildo, right? We still have that SSR Rildo who's never Dokkan. So if they want to... Yeah, so if they want to, like, experiment with some kind of, like, hyper metal Rildo or something like that, where they go back and do, like, maybe a transforming one, I guess he could be a Dokkan Fest, although I don't really think he would sell it particularly well.
One, so remember, anyone, his turtle, Oolong, any character, Dokkan Fest.
Oh yeah, the sea turtle would be a good one. Yeah.
Alright guys, well, let us know what you think of a possible GT Dokkan Fest. Again, Golden Week is like 99% going to be a dual Dokkan Fest. The only time it hasn't been in like the last 5 years was when it was just Evolution Blue Vegeta, but Jiren had gotten his Dokkan Awakening. That was just a little bit wonky because of the end of Dragon Ball Super, right? So very likely to be a dual Dokkan Fest here. Baby versus Goku, I would say probably is the most likely, but let us know which one you guys would think. What GT characters you would like to see get powerful cards, because this easily could be the start of a bunch of GT celebrations, right? So let us know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. And then we will catch y'all next time, right? Next time?
Yep, next time.
All right, next time.
You never see it coming.